Every generation has a special soul, a leader. The Rebbe is the leader of our generation, and he teaches us something very, very important. And that is that when times are normal, you're capable of being normal. You know, I met this lady, very interesting. I like asking people that are older for life advice. They've been through life. She said to me, she's 104, she said, be normal. When times are normal, you can be normal. When times are crazy, you better figure out who you are. Because the nature of a human being is to go with the tide, like a fish going with the river. If you are going to go with the tide, you know where you're going to end up? Exactly where everyone else is going. So when everybody's going nuts, when people, not many, but some, when the most heinous, barbaric, savage things that an animal would do, burning people alive, is going on, and there are protests, and you have, quote unquote, these liberals, actually everything they're saying is one thing: how to support these terrorists, these Nazis, people that are worse than the Nazis. So if you want to be aligned to them, the worst of the worst of the worst, then just do nothing, because they have lost their soul. They've become either brainwashed or because of fear, they're just following evil. And if you do that, you will become like them. How did an average, normal person, say a lawyer, a doctor, become a psychopathic killer in the times of Hitler? And the answer is because they didn't stand up against it. They didn't do what I'm doing, making a video saying these guys are sick. And then, before you know it, if you can't beat them, you join them. They say in Judaism, very profound line, that if you don't stand against evil, you become evil. Because the reason you're not standing against it is because it's kind of convenient. You don't want to have to actually take a stand. So, as a priest once said, when the Germans came for the Jews, I didn't say anything, I'm not a Jew. When he came for, well, let's say, the Protestants, I'm not a Protestant. When he came for me, there was nobody left to say anything. And this is the most important thing, is that you have to be crazy good now. And crazy good is that the Torah is true, God is true, and goodness is true. It's objective. The opposite, these savages. And the most simple of truth is this: whoever is for the Jewish people is for that goodness. The Jewish people, as Einstein, one of the smartest men that ever existed, said, the Germans weren't against the Jews because the Jews come from a race. Jews come from all races. The Jews, what they have in common is a good heart, compassion. And what Hitler tried to induce, and I was in Auschwitz, I saw it on the wall, he wanted to create savages. He understood he was a sick person. He wanted other people to be sick too. Misery likes company. We all want to propagate ourselves. So we have to make a choice now. Am I going to be a Nazi, or am I going to be a Jew? And I'm going to be filled like these Arab Hamas with evil, or be filled with love and kindness? You have to make this choice, because if you don't make the choice, if you're not willing to give your life for what's right, you'll give your life for what's wrong. And I hope even the Arabs see this, because every human being essentially is good, is godly, and they need to be good.